Hello guys, welcome to this section with me. So in this section, I'm going to show you my first trading uh, strategy, which I use to take profitable trades. Now, this one I'm going to show you is a swing trading strategy, okay? And it is a trend trading based strategy. That is, I follow the trend on higher time frame and I look for entry on lower time frame to join that trend. Okay, so let's start. Now, I love to start from weekly or monthly time frame to analyze the market from that location. So let me show you an example. Now, let me go to the chart of let's say Bitcoin. Let me use a Coinbase source. Bitcoin chart. This is a Bitcoin monthly chart. Let me clear my charts. Drawing. So now this is my BTC monthly chart. Okay. Now I want to analyze this market to look for a swing trading opportunity. Now backward this a little bit to when the market was actually falling before the recent move happened. Yeah. So now this on my weekly time frame, I'm seeing a support here. There's a support right here where this price have hit this support level and it has. Now the first step is to mark out, to go to weekly or monthly time frame, mark out the key zone support items on that weekly or time frame that is very close to price current zone, current level, which means that they have a lot of things to do to affect the current price, not what they order. So now I've marked my support where my recent, the next one is here, right there. This is my next resistance zone for this price action. Choose this. Yes. So now the next thing is to look for price action at that support or resistance. Now, if you notice from here, the price went up, now came down. Now it is bouncing off of this support right there. It's created right there. Now the price action I'm seeing here, even though this is a downtrend, I'm seeing a bullish price action because I'm seeing multiple rejections, which are weeks. This first weeks is here. This is the first week bullish candle showing signs of momentum loss that that right now buyers actually step into this market. The next one is this second one, and the next bullish sign I saw is also here as well. Now, many times the sellers try to step into the market, but buyers end up snatching the movement away from their hands, and they end up becoming a bullish candle. So you can see right there. So these are multiple actions from buyers, meaning that right at this zone, people are actually stepping in to buy BTC on this date, on these weeks. So what should I do next? Next is to go to my lower time frame. Now I've found that okay, this is a bullish trend on higher time frame. I've seen a bullish trend on higher time frame. Now I want to confirm that bullish trend, bullish sign on daily time frame before I can look for a buy. Now right here, I see a bullish trend right there. So this is support zone, getting from support zone now. It break out of this triangle trend. You can see it break out of it. Now this is a good bullish price movement. Okay, this is a bullish price movement. Now that's how to see is to have a breakout and then a retest of the breakout zone so I can enter. Now some people actually will actually enter right at this support here with this bullish engulfing candle we have on the weekly. They actually enter right here. Yes, for a buy. You have entered right here for a buy. Stop loss. This will be the target, and this will be the stop loss. But for me, this is a wide stop loss. 80.4% is too big for me. So I love to enter at a very low risk zone. So I want to confirm the bullish movement on the daily. Sorry, I have to this to do this again. Yeah, so now half weekly is bullish, and also daily is also bullish as well, meaning that the total frame actually confirm this bullish move. Now this is what we call top-down analysis. That is, you analyze from higher time frame down to lower time frame. Now I like to say break out of this zone, because this a lot of ranging happen right on this zone right here. You can see this. There's a lot of ranging that happened right here. I want price to break out, to be fully bullish, break out, and then give me a pullback. Is that to retest this zone, something like this. Then I'll enter right here, then buy to this zone, or something like this. Break out of this zone, then come out to retest this zone, then buy to this side. So break out of this range zone to be fully bullish, and let's see what happens next. So for now, I'm not going to buy this at this zone. No. So let's see what happens next. So I have a breakout already. Now a pullback formed. Now you can see now. So this one I've entered right here at this pullback. So you can see what happened next. So that's I've actually entered, and enter right there, and this, yeah, it's pulled back to this zone, reject it, enter right there for a low risk ride like this. Can place my stop loss here, but I like to be here for a low risk. Then to my targets, because if we go to left, this will be a strong zone of resistance we have right here. So this will be my first targets there. This can be my second targets if you break out of this zone. Now, if I don't enter right here, I can enter at the breakout of this zone and then pull back to this support zone right there. So let's see what happens next after entering right there. So now you can see now it hits my targets. You can see that now it target and then break out, then give us a small pullback to create this is low, higher low. This is a high, higher high, and higher low. This is an uptrend now. Now we have an uptrend market. Something like this. You can see it's applied now. Can apply to now. So this is how to do that. So you can see how I did this now. This is my first swing trading concept for taking a high quality base trade. Okay, now we had a breakout. You can see right there we had a breakout of this zone, and then it came out to retest this zone. Then this happened again. That's what happened next. So don't forget, so this is a swing trading concept whereby I love to see a bullish price action on weekly and on daily, and then even at times I can also go as low as 4-hour time frame to enter at a very low risk zone. Okay, so it's a very this is a high quality trade setup. That is, I'm not gambling with my money. I know what I'm expecting market to do, and I wait for the market to do that same thing before I will enter my trade. And what I just did for you right here. Let me show it again. Let me go again to show you again what happened. Now, this is BTC chart. This market has been falling, like you see right there, falling for a long time like this. Then it got to this point, it ranged. This zone was a range zone for BTC chart. Range zone right there. The price kept coming down to this support level. This is where I have my highs on BTC for weeks before it came back to this support zone. Then I can see some bullish signs right there already happening right there. And I wait for the bullish sign to happen fully on daily and weekly, so that both daily and weekly agree with my choice, which is to buy BTC. It means that it's now a buy market. Now I want to wait for that to happen. I want to for a breakout of this range zone and a pullback to test the zone. Then I will enter long for a buy. So look at what happened next. We had a breakout. Then we had a pullback to the zone now. So now I'm going to enter right at this pullback. This is a green candle. Once this candle closes above this red, means now a fully bullish moment. Enter right here. Now, both daily and weekly, they are both fully bullish for me. So now the enter right here, my target is here. So I'm risking 1 to make 2.94 times of that 1. 6% is my stop loss, while my take profit is 70.83%. So let's see what happens next for BTC on this price movement. You can see what happened. Look at that. And then it hits my target. Breakout fully. So you can see what just happened right there. So this is a winning trade. Now let me go another example again for another opportunity again on this chart. So don't forget, it is a top-down analysis style of trading. Weekly bullish, daily bullish before we take our trade entry. If we are also go for a shorting, let's say sell opportunity, that should be weekly bearish and daily bearish as well. So you can see what's happening now. Okay, oh sorry, made a mistake again. So let's find an opportunity on this again. Now, if I'm eyeing for a short, and let's say something like this form, these are actually meet up my first requirement, which is that a price action at a key zone. Now, this is a key level of resistance right there on BTC weekly level, and now we also have a sell signal. So now let's go for data to confirm it if it is worth going for short trade. Now, some people already go for short right here because of this engulfing red candle we have right here. Okay, so let's see what happens next. But I love to see a pullback before I will take my entry. That means that it's a fully bearish zone now. Look at what happened there. It ended up breaking out of the zone. So that is where taking high quality comes into play. That you see a bearish sign on a resistance, that we could just enter to like that, just take a short entry. That's a little bit risky, kind of. Yes, it can work, but it's very risky. So it's very okay to wait for the right price action to form first before you take your entry. What will happen next? Now, cool. So now already we have this becomes a double top. This is the first top, second top. So now, and then this become a support zone. This is a ranging movement. You can see right there. Now, there are a lot of ways to go for this. We can just wait for a breakout of this zone and then a pullback to before you enter, right? Or you can enter right here. Let's see what happens next. Just something like this. Look at your trend line. You can enter right at the breakout of this trend line right here and then go for a short trade. You sell this market down to this side. So let's see what happens. Now, if you wait for a pullback, you already have a pullback right there. If you wait for a pullback to happen, it end up happening actually. So you had a pullback right there. Stop loss will be here. This will be our target. So either of the two, they end up working. So let's see. And I pull back again to retest that zone again. Now, both trades end up working and hit our targets. So you can see this right there. So there's no one single way to enter, but there are ways to enter. Now, as a good trader, you should go for a low risk and also a short trade. Not just take any trade. The best trade I want to actually add a pullback that gives you a very small level of stop loss, but also give you a high point of making money. So that is that on this. So don't forget weekly bearish, daily bearish, and also 4 hours time frame bearish, and you take your entry. Or you can just use the both weekly and daily only to take your entry. I hope it's clear enough. So now we have these are support, don't forget. Another example again, this is another support again. Now I will test this support again now. Don't forget this is an uptrend market. It's an uptrend market. Now it's break out of this support zone. Now I came out to test again. So let's see what happens next. Now I'm seeing a rejection here, which means that I can begin to look for a buy opportunity now on daily. But I'm not going to just enter like that blindly like that. No, not yet. I want to see this daily become fully bearish, fully bullish before I enter for a buy. So let's see what happens. So now you can see now, but I don't like this trade. I can just ignore it. So I'm going to explain this in full on the next video. All right, bye.